Well, hello, my Sagittarians. Happy Thursday. We are doing your reading. Thank you guys for being patient with me. I had surgery a week ago yesterday and just getting back to it, just getting back on my horse. Speaking of, somebody else getting on their horse too, their leafy marijuana horse. Actually, now that I pulled it, I got to see what's underneath. Usually I do this in about a minute or so. Knight of Pentacles, Two of Wands reverse, Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. What's below that? And the Death card. This actually feels like a job. Some of you might be going towards a new job, making that decision. Eight of Pentacles, because Eight of Pentacles could be about work. It's also a transformational card, putting the work in. But with that Knight of Pentacles, it feels around money. Devil reverse, Five of Pentacles reverse, Ten of Swords reverse, and then the King of Swords. Yeah, some of you could have had some asshole bosses out there. That's... It wasn't a King of Swords reverse, but that Devil reverse, I feel like you finally had enough, dropped something and got on your marijuana leafy horse and took off, but slowly, Let's see. Anyway, Sag, yeah, hello, welcome. I kind of did it backwards, didn't I, today? So yeah, thank you for being here with me, listening to me blah, 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 having the patience for my craziness sometimes. And for all my new viewers, if you're feeling my vibe, please feel free to like and subscribe. We have Harry the Capricorn joining us. I hope he doesn't do anything inappropriate, but if he does, well, it's Harry. What can I say? Yeah, so sad. Oh, Tarot of the Mystical Moments is the main deck. Black and Gold Tarot is the clarifying deck. The links to these decks can be found down below in the description box, along with the links to other decks I use. I think that's it. Did I cover it all? I think I did. All right. Let's see what's going on for me. I just want to get into your story and skip all the intro here. General energy for my Sagittarian, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sag. If you are Sag, know a Sag. Feel like being a Sag with Sages, I'm glad you're here, which means you could be a Sag and this resonates because, well, you're here, right? You're here for a reason. But you could be dealing with a Sag and it could still resonate as the main story sometimes. So always be careful. When I say be careful, I mean don't try to make something fit if it's not meant to fit. A lot of times cross-watchers think they're peering in the mind if they're dealing with a Sag, and what you find is you're actually the main event. So, all right, general energy for my Sagittarians. General energy for my Sagittarians. Oh, I am doing bonus reads on Sunday. Top 3 viewed highest signs. Knew I was forgetting something. All right, general energy for my Sagittarians. What is it? Eight of Wands reverse. Something just holding you back. This always reminds me when it's reversed, like cement around the ankles where you just want to fly and there's your card, but feeling unable to do so. Why is that? Or it could be a card of blocking too. What's influencing the Eight of Wands reverse? What's influencing the Eight of Wands reverse? What's influencing it? The Ten of Wands, your card again. You're showing up in your reading, that's for sure. Okay, what's the reason for the reading? This could go either way, actually, those two cards. What's the reason for the reading? Let's get more cards out here. Reason for the reading. The Moon. Piscean energy. I'm going to do Pisces next. Interesting enough. What's in the past for my Sagittarians? What's in the past? So unhappiness, that's for sure. But is it a job? Is it a relationship? What's in the past? The Page of Wands. This is passion and excitement. Something new, right? Something new. Some of you could have started a job, had a lot of potential, a lot of hope for a potential, and it just wasn't what you thought it was. The Moon, I'm actually getting not so much sadness, but frustration, depression, not knowing what to do with this energy. If this is a job, I can tell you this is really hard to go to. So when you wake up, it's kind of like you probably spend a lot of energy thinking about how much you don't want to go to this job. And when you get home, you can't even be relieved because you're thinking you got to go back to this job. It's that kind of, with these cards, that kind of energy. And Eight of Wands reverse is, I really feel it's keeping you for some reason. Something's keeping you from moving on, from leaving this behind. But it could be money, right? What is on your mind? And again, this could be relationship too. I'm still feeling this one out. What's on your mind? And something new, Page of Pentacles. And it's again about I was feeling job with here and the Page of Pentacles. I'm telling you, if this is a relationship or a job, you got into it with high hopes that it was going to be anything than what it actually ended up being. So now that you're in it, I feel, honestly, you feel stuck. That's what this feels like. 10 of Wands and 8 of Wands reverse. You feel stuck. Something's preventing you from moving on from this. And you don't know what to do. The Moon here. What is the near future? Sorry, Sag, this is a bit complicated one with these cards. What's in the near future? What's in the near future? Sag, getting out of this? What's in the near future? Yes, you are. 6 of Swords. Phew. That's what I felt. Jeez Louise. Here you're focused on the Moon, and in the near future you're only focused on your happiness, wish fulfillment, and that star. Like she's focused on her star. But barely, just barely. That's the feeling I get. King of Wands reverse, and then the 9 of Wands. What did you get into? This, with the page being here, it definitely feels like new. And I'm trying to think, I know I have not been around the dating block for a very, very long time, but I can even remember there's things that you talk yourself into and you really hype yourself up for. If it's dating or a job or something like that, and you really think it's going to be all that, you know, you really, I mean, you picture in your eye, you can see yourself, you know, conquering this or being happy or having 15 kids with this person. Something goes astray, okay? Something goes astray, and I think it's within you. Now, here's the thing. Once you're in it, do you just leave? No. I think you're trying to figure out how to get out of it. That's this Moon. You're trying to unravel this, trying to figure out what's the best way so I can move on with the least amount of damage. Because if, let's just say this is a job, maybe you might think your boss is just kind of crazy, but you kind of connected with that crazy. Like you don't want to let them down. There's like 40%, I don't want to let them down. 60% I'm have you ever, I know I'm jumping around, but another feeling I'm getting is, have you ever got caught talking to somebody? Like you could be at the store, for instance, it doesn't really matter, but you get caught in a public situation talking to somebody and you feel all of a sudden, what's that word? You feel trapped. You know, have you ever wanted to get away from a conversation and you almost start sweating? You're almost hyperventilating. You feel like you are trapped in a small space and you just need to get away, but it's kind of like, okay, I'm going to let this person talk 2 more minutes, and in your head you're thinking of excuses. That's what that feels like trying to find an excuse to get out of something. Ah, Sag, I swear you fire signs always bring the interesting reads. What did you guys get into? Was this like maybe you just started dating someone that like maybe, hopefully you didn't get catfish. All right, but if you got catfish, you wouldn't be that, you would be more pissed. Not trying not to hurt somebody's feelings. What is this 8 of Wands reverse and the 10 of Wands? 8 of Wands reverse and the 10 of Wands. Yeah, see this 10 of Wands, which is your card, right? This is burden, but this is that trap feeling. She's literally trapped, but she's trying to find a way to dump this out with least amount of damage. With it being flowers, I feel like you're trying to be nice. A nice way to get out of something. And you do it, but you got to get creative here. What is this 8 of Wands reverse and the 10 of Wands? 8 of Wands reverse influenced by the 10 of Wands. Yeah. And so let's just say with this 8 of Wands reverse could be blocking, right? So some of you, if you just started dating somebody, I feel like you might be ghosting somebody, Sag. You really might be ghosting somebody. And I'm not getting a cross-watcher vibe on this. I'm fully getting the Sag energy. All right, what's the 8 of Wands reverse and the 10 of Wands? What is this? Yeah, they're the King of Wands reverse. I feel grossed out. Grossed out, isn't that weird? Somebody says they were who they aren't. That could be like catfishing. Even if they physically look like that. And on paper it makes sense, But when you go out with this person, the vibe isn't there. Just let's put it that way. The vibe is not there. So maybe you give it 2 or 3 more dates thinking maybe it's an off night. I'll give this person another chance. But then by giving them another chance, it started to look like you might be more interested than you are. I think you got, some of you Sagittarius got yourself stuck into something. What is this King of Wands reverse, Leo energy? It's usually Leo that has these reads. I'll be honest. King of Wands reverse. And the Knight of Cups. It feels like newly dating. I'm telling you, I don't mean to laugh, but that's what that feels like. You just start dating someone and they do something. Somebody else had this reading this week, a little bit similar. And maybe it was Leo, but they do something that grosses you out. Do you guys know, have you been on a date like that where you really think, on paper they have that job, there's something, it just makes sense. And then when you're with them, you're like, oh no, I can't do this. Okay. What is the moon? Reason for the reading. Piscean energy. Why is the moon here? Why is the moon here? And the Nine of Pentacles reverse. It's funny because when I was looking up here, the Knight of Cups on the King of Wands reverse. The Knight of Cups is the romance, is the dating, right? The King of Wands reverse, honestly, is somebody who's pretending to be someone they're not. That's one meaning, and that's the meaning I'm really pulling here. And so maybe this person may have overestimated their ability or their abilities or their work or their education or something. And then when you find out, you're starting to unravel the mystery that, wait a minute, who is this? This is not, in the end, it's someone completely different. But Nine of Pentacles reverse in the moon. Give me another card that's Virgo energy. Why the Nine of Pentacles reverse in the moon? And if this is a job, let's just say this is a romance. Maybe it feels like romance, to be honest. But if this is a job and it pretty much early on you realize this isn't for you, it could be about, let's see, give me another card. And look at this Page of Pentacles. I think you have another offer, Sag. I think you have another offer. And it doesn't feel like old energy. This feels like a current situation. And then something new comes along. And maybe, just maybe, Sag, just Page of Pentacles is what gets you out of this. It's your excuse. It feels like an excuse to leave the situation. It could be like maybe somebody else comes along and you're more interested in it. Maybe another job is lined up. And it gives you, whatever it is, I feel like it gives you a viable excuse to get out of this current stickiness. What is this Page of Wands in the past? What is the Page of Wands in the past here? And the Six of Cups reversed. Why the Six of Cups reversed? You know what that feels like? Page of Wands and a Six of Cups reversed. Some of you started dating for the first time in a very long time. And the Fool, fearfully, that could be the fearless. The Fool's kind of afraid to put themselves out there. That's just the feeling I'm getting. Some of you may have been married for a long time, got divorced, put yourself back out there. And maybe you just thought it was going to be different, I don't know how else to say it. I just feel like what you thought was going to happen, the exact opposite occurred. What is the Page of Pentacles on Sagittarius' mind? Page of Pentacles on Sagittarian's mind. And the Hangman. Okay, another card, Pisces again. Hangman and the Page of Pentacles. Why the Hangman? Feeling stuck? Five of Swords reverse. I think this is that excuse, the Five of Swords reverse. It's trying to get out of something, out of a confrontational situation. The Hangman is feeling stuck to something. I feel like you're in something, you want to get out of something. Something new comes along, and this is something you really don't want it to pass you by. But how do I get out of this with the least amount of damage? So how do I tell my boss that even though I've tried this job for like 2 or 3 weeks, it is so not working for me. I don't like the environment. I don't even like my boss. I don't even like who I am when I'm here. I don't like the feeling I get when I go home. Something else comes along, and then I feel like this honestly, I do. I feel like the Five of Swords reverse is not wanting to argue or fight about it, but I feel like it's trying to make, give me another card on that Five of Swords. The Five of Swords reverse, it could be trying to make peace on a certain situation. Why the Five of Swords reverse? Why the Five of Swords reverse? Why the Five of Swords reverse? And the Five of Pentacles. 2 5s. Interesting. This Five of Pentacles is how I feel when you're here. You don't, it's not aligned to you. Whatever this is like, honestly, I don't know if this is a job or a relationship. For some of you, it's going to be one, and the others, it's going to be that. Unless you have love in the workplace going on, and that went completely sideways, and you don't want to look at that person in the, no, you shouldn't have, shit where you eat, and you went ahead and shit where you eat, and it blew up in your face, and you're like, I don't want to see this person. For some of you, maybe that's the story going on here. But this Five of Pentacles is I feel like that Five of Swords reverse, honestly, is like little white lies to get out of it. What is the Five of Swords reverse and the Page of Cups reverse? So I started to say this earlier, but have you had these dates where you start talking to someone and then you go out with someone and then they kind of gross you out and then you don't pick up your phone? Like you literally ghost them because you don't know how to get out of it. So you just figure the best way is to ghost them. That's what I feel like you're about to do. Is that the proper way? Probably not. If anybody has suggestions how to get out of these situations, by all means, put them there. What is the Six of Swords in the near future? Six of Swords in the near future for my Sagittarius and Aquarius energy. What is the Six of Swords? What is this? Five of Wands. 3 5s. Look at that. 5 5 5 is change. And you want to get out of this. 5 of Wands. 6 of Swords. Oh, wait, that's the 7. No, sorry guys, that's a 7. I didn't see it. I just saw the battling. 7 of Wands, 6 of Swords. Why the 7 of Wands? Why the 7 of Wands? And the Empress. I honestly think you're going to ghost this person. An Empress and a 7 of Wands, I think this is you guarding your energy. I think this is you not wanting, I think you're going to say the very least, you're going to say the least thing to get you out of this situation. If this is a new relationship or a job, I just think I do feel like that 5 of Swords reverse is a little white lies. You're going to say something. You're not going to go in on it. Empress and 7 of Wands. I think you're taking this new offer. Why the Empress and 7 of Wands on the 6 of Swords? Why the Empress, 7 of Wands, and 6 of Swords, and the 9 of Wands? There you are, back in your energy again, back on your horse again. Phew, that's what I want to say. Phew, that was close. I don't know what the heck. I mean, some of these reads, it's not like, it's funny the things that come across the desk, because some things are really big and serious. And when you're in a situation like this, it's like, if you would get a fresh perspective like that Hangman, you realize this isn't like the worst thing that's ever happened to you in your life. But at the moment, you don't like the feel of it. You feel suffocated by this person. You want to get away from this person, and you do. It's not like a huge event in your life, but it might be a huge event in this week. Okay, why the Knight? Where's Sag going? What's this reading about? Where's Sag going? Where's Sag going? 2 of Pentacles. And they got balanced again. 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles is I feel like you're back in the flow. You could breathe again. The Empress is all about expansion, and I feel like that expansion is that space around you. Getting in your energy. I don't know, Strength card. Yeah, I just feel like this Page of Pentacles, I think you are going to enjoy whatever that is. 8 of Wands, look at that. Stop my deck. 8 of Wands, 7 of Swords. I do feel like white lies. I do feel that. I feel like you're going to do what it takes to get back on that horse. Look at that Knight of Pentacles there again. I do. There's some white lies, little white lies. It's probably harmless. I feel like you're doing this because you don't want a huge, you don't want to make it messier than it needs to be, but you thought something was going to work out, it didn't work out, and you're getting out of it. That's the story. It's not huge this week, so I don't know how many people this is honestly going to resonate with this week, but yeah. All right, Sag, I'll see you when I see you guys. I'll see you next week, but I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and weekend, and yeah, take care, guys.